Hello, my lovelies! Welcome to the Geek Week, and welcome back for another episode of Angry Nerd Rant time! Alright guys, so I just finished watching Season 3 of The Handmaid's Tale, and I gotta talk about it. So, I'm gonna try to keep this as spoiler-free as possible, but please be warned that I will be talking about specific things from certain episodes of Season 3 of The Handmaid's Tale, so if you haven't caught up, please wait and come back after you've finished. So, The Handmaid's Tale is really well put together, and we're following the story of June in Gilead, and there are a couple of things that I noticed while watching Season 3 that really got my attention with regards to how much attention to detail they try to give to the series, and a couple of things that don't quite add up. So the first thing that really caught my attention was in episode 6, where June and Aunt Lydia go to DC, or what's formerly known as DC. It's unclear whether or not they still go by the old city names, but there's this scene where they talk about the new flag of Gilead, and June makes this offhand comment of, "I like the old one better," and Aunt Lydia responds with, "The old one was made by a heretic." But in later parts of the episode, and in later episodes in the series, we see that she still has the old Gilead lapel pin on her costume, and they even zoom in on it when she's having this back and forth with June. So it doesn't really make sense to me. It's like, why are you going to make a point to point this out in the dialogue if you're then going to zoom in on the old lapel pin? Does this mean that in season 4 we're gonna see Aunt Lydia be a, member of Mayday and the Resistance? Is this just something that slipped their minds, or is this a completely different symbol? Or did I completely miss it altogether, and when June is talking about "I like the old one better," she's referring to the American flag? They don't really do a good job of making that very clear, and that's something that kind of bugged me for the rest of the episode. And talking about paying close attention to detail, there's a couple of things going on with Nick's storyline in Season 3 that don't really add up with respect to the rest of his character arc. There's a moment, again, spoiler warning, in Season 3 where there's this big reveal that Nick was more involved with the founding of Gilead than he was originally led June to believe, and the Swiss and the UN don't want to work with him with dealing with the treaties going on between Gilead and Canada, and this information really comes off as off-putting to June, and it's something that she doesn't know about him. Now, there are a couple of flashbacks in earlier seasons where we see sort of Nick's backstory, where he gets offered an opportunity to be a founding member of Gilead, but if he's really this integral of a character and has had so much input into the founding and formation of Gilead that other high-ranking international officials don't want to talk to him, why is he just some podunk driver? Like, shouldn't he be a commander, like, way back from Season 1 if he's really this important to Gilead and they wouldn't have gotten where they were without him? It just doesn't make sense to me. It's like, did he choose after the war to claim the United States for Gilead? Did he just suddenly decide that he didn't want to be a big part of it anymore, and he was like opting in to be a driver? Are they going to tell us more about this in Season 4? It kind of seems like they had this big reveal but didn't really put in the footwork to build up to it. Something else I noticed while not just watching Season 3 but rewatching the earlier seasons was something that, what's going on with Janine, guys? Like, she just can't catch a break. Like, during my rewatch, I made a drinking game of take a shot every time somebody shits on Janine. Like, I really hope Season 4 goes so much better for her. She has had a rough break. It's like, anytime something goes wrong in Gilead, let's beat up on Janine. Alright guys, thanks for listening to me on our Angry Nerd Rant this week. Let me know what you think about this episode in the comment section down below. Does Janine get an unfair amount of mistreatment? Is Nick a mysterious character that we're going to learn more about? Or did the writers just goof on that? And what about the flag of Gilead? Did they really change it? Did I miss something? Let me know what you guys think. And be sure to hit like and subscribe, ring that notification bell, and to support more content like this, be sure to follow us on Patreon. Alright guys, see you next time. Mwah!